Howdy, this is Sailor the Piper Man, Piper the Sailor Man, coming to you from the island of Puerto Rico, this wonderful, beautiful island that I'm living on. That you be blessed where you're living on. I'm right now here with some Q1 Lane. Hard to come by now. It's beautiful. Red Virginia with Cavendish. Look how beautiful that is. How can you not like it? The smell. Oh, it smells so good. Fruity. When was the last time you had Lane? Wow, right? Well, it's been sitting there 6 months. The last one I had was like 2 months ago. The ritual of lighting your pipe. It is a ritual. The ritual is tamping your pipe. You blow back in here to give it a little oxygen. And you're set. This is wonderful K-Woody pipe. Fits well. One of my clincher pipes. Look at this smoke. It's great. You know, Q1 tastes great after you haven't smoked it in a while. And you light it up. I got this. Wonderful. You're losing out. This young generation losing out. Kid, you don't know what it's like. Smoking a pipe. Peace. Tranquility. You can sit in a pipe by the ocean, overlooking the blue of the seas, watching the sun, the seagulls. And as you're drawing your favorite pipe tobacco, watching people walk by, hearing the sound of the ocean. 5 minutes go by, then 10 minutes go by and you look out and you see a sailboat. You see a surfer, the smoke of that sea salt, the sun hitting you, beaming down on you. Then you decide, it's getting a little too hot. So you take your pipe and you start walking into the ocean. The coldness of the water. And at the same time, you have the pipe in your mouth. You go about chest level high. You let the water hit you. And you're smoking your pipe and you turn around and you look at the shore. And you see the people out there and they're looking at you. Who's that stranger with that pipe out there? And in my mind, I'm imagining, right, because I really don't know what they're thinking. Some of them thinking, oh, it's a foolish old man with a pipe, or they'll be thinking, wow, I haven't seen a pipe smoke on the island in such a long time. That used to be common. I remember when my uncle, I remember when my grandpa, I remember when my great grandpa used to smoke pipe. You, you who are the pipe smoker, bring back memories. Well, I remember when I was a little kid. Oh, that's a beautiful pipe. Yet, they won't try it because the people say, oh, it's dangerous, it's unhealthy. You know what's unhealthy? Drunken driving. You know what's unhealthy? Political rioting. What's unhealthy? Anxiety. What's unhealthy? Stress. Tension. This doesn't give me anxiety. It gives me calmness. Whatever problems I have of the day, when I light the pipe and I look at the fire and I think of this wonderful tobacco, yeah, sometimes it throws me back to yesteryears, but my soul, my spirit calms. My mind stops racing, and I'm in another dimension. The dimension, the outer limits of the pipe smoker. We're in this world, but we're not of it. Pipe smokers are not from here. We're from the universe of pipe smoking. You know, I've been thinking, this is random thoughts, of writing a collection of poems. Whether it sells or not, I really don't care. Writing, putting it down, all my experiences of pipe smoking, the wonderful times I set out in Yosemite Park, on the beaches, hiking with my pipe, lying back, relaxing. Also during stressful times. With my fellow pipe smokers out in the middle of the Pacific waters, watching the distant oil tankers drift by, watching the tower, sitting on the signal bridge, looking down with my Marines, with sailors, with my XO, smoking a bowl of pipe, watching the pilots and the tugboats come in, skipper smoking a pipe, bringing this into Marseille or the island of Corsica, the reactions of Corsican old men sitting there with their pipes and me asking them, can I sit next to you? And they're looking at me, oh, and I break out a half ounce of pipe. Don't understand French, I don't understand Italian, but we understand the international language of pipe smoking. And we sit there, we rock, and I'm watching them with their berets, their canes, and I hear the word good tobacco. Because they know, they look at it, here, have some. Oh, no, it's too expensive. No, we trade tobacco. I try their tobacco. It happens to be Balkan blends. You know, it's very interesting. I've been on the island of Mallorca, Corsica, Sicily, Sardinia, the island of Crete, the island of Cyprus, they all smoke Balkan blends with a lot of Kia. Isn't that interesting? I had never thought about that until I was taking, recollecting the places I've been to and what the pipe smokers there were smoking. All the islands of Mediterranean were smoking Balkan blends, not English blend, Balkan blends. You know, Latakia with Turkish tobacco. It was amazing, you know. And it's wonderful memories that you have. Look, you guys, you're able to hang out, go to the Chicago, go to Las Vegas, you know. And now with the technology, the virtual, this has become a virtual reality, you know. And I want to give a shout out to a very special person, Eric, the blue collar pipe smoker. Eric, if you're out there, thank you for your nostalgic videos. Thank you for your nostalgic videos, being positive, you know. When I watch his program, I think about Joe Franklin, the Joe Franklin show. I think about the Honeymooners. I think about Jackie Gleason because he puts me in that frame of mind where I can look back to the mom and pop shops. I can look back to the pharmacies. I can look back to the first time I asked for a Dr. Grable pipe, wondering if it's a really good quality pipe or not. I always have great memories of smoking that Jerry Lee Middleton. And the first time I tasted that heavily taste flavored of cherry, I loved it at first. I think I overdid it. But I recall my first Bo Balkan riff. I thought it was the greatest tobacco on earth. Because it had just had a different taste, processed differently. Great. I enjoy it. I love it. And somebody, you like Balkan riff? Oh, yes, the original? Yeah. And my good old Captain Black. Then discovering Scottish blends. Wow. I notice all the old timers with Scottish blend. Old Gowrie. Scottish blend. I only smoke English blends. I'm wondering, oh wow, you know. And when I first tried my first Dunhill pipe tobacco standard mixture, I think it was made by Dunhill, I was like, wow, this is different. It's not sweet. That really was I was a big time cigar smoker, so I could relate to it. I'm like, wow, this is some heavy stuff tobacco. It's just like real tobacco, no additives. You know, I said, okay, I can see they're smoking real tobacco. These guys are real tobacco connoisseurs, I would say to myself. You know? I remember the first time trying Golden Slice, straight Virginian tobaccos. Oh, it was so different. Sweet, soury note, citrusy. You know, that's before all that flavored tobacco, additives. I'm like, what happened to the real tobacco smoker? But I got to sit there with a good friend, George, who was teaching me to blend tobacco, and he would get tobacco, raw tobacco, maybe straight English, straight Virginia, straight this and straight that. Tons of it. Sitting in a blend room, and I would sit there. Here, try this straight. Take half a bowl. not all of it. I tried Burley Straight. I tried Virginia Straight. Fast Burning. Tongue Bite. Okay, now try this. Burley with Virginia. Try that Cavendish. Try Fire Kentucky Burley with some Latakia. And I remember I stepped into another universe when I tried straight Perique. It was totally different. I was blown away. Wow, straight Perique. I couldn't take it. But then I was okay. You know what it tastes like? I said, yeah, I won't smoke straight Perique. Okay. Take a little Virginia. Take a little bit of Perique, not a lot. And take Burley. Add some Burley to it. I see. It went ding. This is an additive blend. This is to add, to change the complexity. You know, it finally hit him. The magic of tobacco blending. It was like a chemist. For one whole week, he just let me blend, and he would try the tobacco. It was pretty good, Miguel. How much of what you put in? I don't know. So he gave me a roll of index cards. What I want you to do now, take that index card, measure the amount of Virginia you're going to use, measure the amount of, and you record it. I'm going to try the blend. Once I like it, and once I think customers will like it, Miguel, George will tell me, you give it a name, and we'll sell it at the shop. And that's what happened. One was called Black Magic. It was Cavendish, Fire Burley, a little bit of Latakia, just a little bit of Latakia. Because I wanted the sweetness on the top. Then another one was maple. How about maple with Cavendish? Presto. Threw in a little Burley. When it got too sweet, I threw in a little Burley. When it burned too fast, I threw a little Turkish tobacco to slow the process. If it was too aromatic, I put Balkan leaf in it. You slow down. If I wanted for it to taste bouquet, I throw in a lot of Syrian tobacco in. It was wonderful. That's a wonderful experience. Besides smoking a pipe, designing your tobacco blends. I got great respect for those guys. Well, that's it. I just wanted to random thoughts. I was thinking about that. I want to shout out to the Cottage Piper, I think he is, from the Carolinas. He's very upset that he can't get his license to open up a place in Turkey, and he was mentioning of the fact that over regulation of the government on tobacco. He's so right, and we're just letting it happen. And he said something prophetic. He said, it might come a time that we're not going to be able to get access to tobacco like a lot of the British people. Just food for thought. You guys enjoy your day. I'm right now watching the pipe, the blue collar piper. And so I'm going to begin writing some poems. See where it takes me. Sailor the Piper Man, Piper the Sailor Man. Have a wonderful day. Smoke up while you can.